Surprise, motherfucker.
Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the Fleur Hour. Again, I'm joined by one of the Port Talbot massive, Robert Boyle 2.0. Welcome, Rhys David Evans. Thanks for jumping in again for the big man. Much appreciated. How are you, my friend?
Anytime, all good. I heard Rob demanded Carlin to come on, and I wouldn't put up with this, so...
Yeah, I think he's going further down that pecking order every week now, but to be honest, he's hanging on to the bottom rung of the ladder, I think, if I'm honest.
Diva he is, man.
But no, he's got family commitments, I think, this afternoon and this evening. So, yeah, really appreciate you jumping on back so we can get some content out there. I just thought we'd have a quick go at predicting the games. Obviously, we won't go into it too much, otherwise we'll be here till midnight. Otherwise, if we analyse every single game, but we'll just fly through it pretty quick. And then I just thought then it'd be a bit of a healthy competition. We can have a bit of a competition then through the season and see who finishes out on top come the end. Is it?
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Happy days.
Sorted.
Before we start, obviously. Kit release, I don't think I spoke to you, obviously, since last Saturday. Really. I know I spoke to you on the WhatsApp group and stuff. But obviously, the fixtures have come out. Any ones in particular you're looking forward to, mate?
Swansea, obviously. I'm surprised it's third game of the season, mind.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest.
We start slow. We start quite well normally, so I'm hoping we catch them out, like, and get them over. Especially that you played together for a few years.
Yeah, it's still you look through the fixtures, and like me and Cy done the podcast Wednesday morning, and every game's a difficult game. It'll be hard to call the results. So I think a lot of the results, I don't know what you think, but I think a lot of mine will be with my heart rather than my head, to be honest, because I think it's such a difficult league to predict results, and obviously not knowing what we're going to be bringing in yet either.
I know the first few games look ridiculously tough for us.
Yeah.
I do worry if we have a bit of a slow start, fans might turn quite quick. So I hope the fans are patient because, again, you get through those first 5 games and all of a sudden then you look at games and you go 3 points there, 3 points there. But the first 4 or 5, you're looking at them going, if we can get a point here, avoid defeat there, it's a result like.
Yeah. Going back to obviously some of the things I wanted to mention before we get into the predictions. And what's your thoughts on the new kit, mate? You were a lover or you a hater?
I like the new kit. I love the Bluebird. I love we got our badge back. I hate that in worm on the badge we had before. I love the new kit. I think the price is disgusting. I think that's absolutely scandalous. I would have seen a bit more yellow and a bit more white into it. But I can't complain. I love the kit. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Keen to see what the away kit looks like, go.
Yeah, well, when I seen the goalkeeper kit, I thought that was the away kit, and I would have been quite happy with that as the away kit. I don't know what your thoughts were.
I want something special. This is the 125th year. I want something like the old one, the black with the yellow on the strip, on the amber yellow, and a third kit. Then the club can do what they want with it. We always go something wacky, like a green or orange and pink to me. So
we should have done a competition or something and got a fan to design the 125th one, and that could have been the third design or third kit then.
I can't imagine the club even interacts with the fans. Our club, anyway.
No, you're right. Going back to the prices, but we had a football tour down the stadium today. Flower under nines that obviously Rob coaches. Great hour or whatever it was. I've done the tour with Josh before, and I think we've seen a bit more on the one that I've been to previously. I think they said there was youngsters there from the academy signing contracts, so we weren't able to access all areas today. But some of the boys and their parents had bought the kits today. One of the parents paid £61.95 just for the shirt with a name on the back and a badge on the arm. It's absolutely bonkers, isn't it?
Well, one of the jackets on it, the waterproof jacket, is £135.
Yeah.
That's disgusting for the club, that is.
Yeah, but there was rumours down here today that there was 300 people outside queuing before they'd opened the door this morning.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Fair play. People are dipping their hands in the pockets, but yeah, it's just a bonkers price to me. Is when you look at it from my point of view, if you wanted that full kit, not just a shirt, you're probably not looking far off 90 quid, I expect, for the full kit with the name and stuff.
Yeah, it's shocking. Like, fair play to the fans who bought the shirt, mind. I mean, I can't imagine they buy just one shirt as well. It'll be one for them, one for their boy, or one for their daughter. And then when you wear your shirt comes on sale now, it'll be one of them as well. So hats off to them. But again, we said back earlier, if the club did a special deal for the first month, like half price, how many more would they sell?
Yeah. Or, even if it's, and no disrespect to fans who are perhaps just members or just go to the odd game now and again, but reward the season ticket holders. Let them have, 20, 30% off. Do you know what I mean? I think somebody mentioned in our group, it might have been yourself, that Bristol City, for a season ticket, they're entitled to a free kids shirt, is it, you think?
Yeah, I think it's every adult paying season ticket. I think either gets a free child shirt or it's every adult with a child season ticket get a free child shirt. I mean, that's how you get the next generation as well. I mean, how many kids are going to be walking around with Cardiff shirts around here? Not many. It'll be like did Chelsea, Arsenal. Give them a free shirt. They'll wear it. It's football.
Yeah, 100%. It's nice to see some faces in, not faces, I can't see faces, but there's obviously some people commenting already. Evening Paul, evening Jason, evening Lorna. Lorna was bound to be in first when she fair play to her mummy's boy on the big screen. She down west this weekend, is she?
Every weekend.
Yeah, fair play. It's lovely down here now. This with the weather we've been having as well. It's been lovely, isn't it?
Oh, can imagine. Talbot's been alright, to be fair. We've had rain this morning and it's got a bit cold now this evening.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to have a bit of rain. Right, should we get balls deep into it then, Bat, and have a little look at the spreadsheet? I won't pull the spreadsheet up on the screen, but
smashed up.
So how do you want to do it? Should we just fly through them, or obviously we haven't got chance to talk about every single one? Perhaps we'll just select a couple to talk about, shall we?
That's fine. Pick the big ones, obviously the Swansea, Bristol games.
Yeah.
Games, and we can fly through the easy games like the Millwall one and stuff. We just fly through because they're quick, easy points for us.
Millwall is a banker. They've been pretty much bankers over the last couple of years, and especially at home.
Guaranteed 3 points on that lot. Always easy.
It's like playing the blind school when they're at home now. So it's, at least we got 3 points when we play them.
Exactly. Hopefully, smash them 4-0 as well. Clean them up.
Yeah. That was the first game I took my boy to, actually, Millwall. We won 1-0, and I think he was more interested in the fact that there was police in the away end taking somebody out. I think that's his biggest memory, I think, to date. The coppers escorting somebody out.
I took Mam and Jamie to a Millwall game a few years ago, and I tried to get Mam to get the stadium quietly because there's about 40 Millwall fans behind us. Skinheads, the hats on, not balaclavas, the scarves up to their noses. Come on. Excuse me, love, where's the stadium? Mum, it's up here, follow me. So Mum was leading about 40 Millwall fans to the stadium.
Lovely days. Very good. Right, let's have a little look in. So, Sunderland home. I'm going to go scruffy 1-0.
2-0 Sunderland, I reckon.
What do you say? 2-0 Sunderland.
Yeah.
Burnley away.
3-1 Burnley.
You're not very confident, you.
It'll be a slow start, but I think we'll get good as the season goes on.
I'm going 1-0. I'm putting 1-0 in one. Just put 1-0 because it's putting the 1st of January in there. 3-1. Oh, come on, Matthew. So obviously the Jacks was a massive game.
For them, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. We haven't tend to have done too well down there. Obviously, it's quite well documented that we haven't done too well down there over the last few years. So, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on that one? But I know it's the third game in.
2-0 win for us, I'm going. I reckon we, on paper, we've got the better side. We should be fresh, not tired, come out the traps flying, and we should just press high, press all over, put them under pressure like we did at home. It's 2-0 win. That's what I'm going for.
I'm going 2-1 win for Cardiff. And you will go in 2-0. 2-0 Cardiff. Middlesbrough at home, another difficult one. I think last year, in the fixture last year, they beat us quite convincingly at home. I think 4-1. So that'll be a tough one again.
1-1. I just think, I think we'll have a slow start, but after these first 4 or 5 games, I think we'll pick up and we'll kick on. I think we'll have a good season then.
Yeah. Derby County away, obviously didn't play them last year because they've just been promoted. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, they're full of Cardiff rejects, so I reckon 3-1 win to us, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0. And you said 3-1, yeah?
Yeah.
Leeds United at home. Again, difficult one. I think they beat us at home last year, 3-0. First game of the season, we played them last year. Won in
2-2.
At a 2-2 draw. Expecting another difficult one for Leeds.
I don't like Leeds at all. I can't stand them. I think on paper, as it stands, they're too much for us as it stands. I think they'll beat us 2-0 comfortably. But again, we're not competing with the big boys like that yet, I don't think. So I'm not too disheartened by them results. I look past them. 2-0 Leeds, I think.
Yeah. Hull City away.
2-1 Cardiff.
Oh, that's a big shout. They did give us a bit of an hiding last year. Lost 3-0. But obviously they've gone through a little bit of a up and down now, haven't they? With obviously losing Rossignol.
That'll affect a big time.
Yeah, I thought he was a good manager, to be fair.
But I do think, though, Philogene will probably leave him.
Have we seen the rumours of where he's meant to be going?
Barcelona.
Yeah, that's bonkers, isn't it?
That's only because he played for Cardiff, I see.
Yeah,
but
you've seen it.
I think when we lost him at the end of the season, I think you could see some of the players weren't switched on. I mean, Phillips was not switched on properly. They were on holiday mode already.
Yeah.
I think start of the season is they're going to be switched on. I think we'll go for it.
So what did you say? 3-1, was it?
2-1, I said, I think.
All right. How many cricket score this one's going to be now? And the next one, Millwall home.
4-0 Cardiff. Walk in the park.
Yeah, I think of all the fixtures you're looking at, that's probably the banker, isn't it?
Exactly.
Nothing to do with any of your friends watching or support Millwall or nothing, but
I forgot, yeah. Didn't he?
I'm going 2-0 Cardiff for this one. Another tough one then, Bristol City away. Obviously, Perry NG come to our rescue last year. Close encounter. We obviously won the game 1-0. Seven-side derbies always tough games. I don't think there's many goals in that game. So I'd be happy with a 1-0 Cardiff win at home.
I'm going to say 2-1 Cardiff win.
Plymouth home.
Oh, that was we were so poor against them at home last year. It was Boxing Day.
Drew 2-all.
They scored a weird own goal as well. I don't know what.
Back to the keeper, and he
totally missed it.
Yeah.
Callum Grant scored a wonderful volley, mind. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
2-0 win, Cardiff. I don't know where the goal came from, but 2-0 win.
I'm going 2-1 Cardiff. Another well-supported club, Plymouth, in fairness, and I know obviously now with Rooney taking the helm.
They're going down under him, I think.
Do you reckon?
He'll be sacked by January, but if he's still there after January, they're going down, I think, yeah.
Again, when they come last year, I was quite impressed with the away contingent, the away fans they brought with them, in fairness.
To be fair, we've always had a good... all growing up, we've always had great games against Plymouth. I always say to the boys, against Plymouth, there's goals guaranteed. There's always goals in Plymouth games. I remember we were like 2-0 down before we drew 2-all. We've been 2-0 up again down there. Banks Blake scored 2 for them late on. Like, there's always goals in Plymouth. They play good football. Yes.
I'm just going to jump in the comments for there because obviously I don't want to ignore their. I know there's more fans in there tonight now because obviously you were on the show, so just jump in. But guys, anybody in the comments, if you want to get in touch with myself or Rhys and you want a copy of the spreadsheet so you can join the little competition thing we've got going on, obviously you've got a copy of the spreadsheet now, Rhys, so you can send it over. And I don't know if it's and then they can just send it back and I can add it all onto one spreadsheet then, everybody's guesses and things, and just a competition and a bit of a laugh.
And, fair play. He goes to the live shows with us, he does.
Yeah, I seen Jason down. I think he came to the Rum and Tavern, wasn't it? Was it the Andy Campbell one or Darren Pearce?
Yeah, and he did Willie Boland. Yeah, it's at 2 phases of them all.
Good night. I think I'm not sure now. I think all the tickets might have gone. I spoke to Sai earlier. So if anybody is interested, I'm not sure now if it'll be too late, but if you did want to try and get tickets, the link is in Simon's info on his social media channel. So search for Ace Podcast Nation, have a look on Cardiff City World for the Joe Ledley night on the 6th of July, which is next Saturday. It's pretty much all sold out, I think. I think you'd be lucky if there's 1 or 2 tickets left. Looking forward to that next week.
I can't wait for it. Next Saturday night as well. Got a couple of drinks at the show. We always seem to sit together as well, which makes it the laugh you'll have is even better then.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for it, honestly. Feels like it's been a long time coming. I know Willie Boland was it May? But it feels ages ago now since we've had one, so can't wait.
Yes, it'll be a good night, no doubt. There's a few rumours going around that a certain person might be attending as well. I wouldn't name names, but it'd be good if that person turns up as well.
I've been asked by 3 different people, is the rumours true? And I've just said, buy your tickets to find out.
Exactly. For the price of a tenner, it's worth taking the punt, isn't it?
Well, if the rumours are true, surely they have to sit on the Ace podcast table.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the main table, so they'll have to sit on that one, they will.
Yeah.
And get the first round of drinks in.
And not tip them over the table like one certain other person.
I reckon he did it on purpose because there was no Carl in.
Yeah. Threw his toys out to the pram. Right, let's get back into these and fly through these. Portsmouth at home. Obviously, you haven't played them for a while. They're starting to climb back up the leagues. Another massive club. Really has been to the Premier League and things, and obviously have had their own problems.
Well,
what are you going for?
They always bring big numbers down with them when they come to us.
Yeah.
I'm going for 1-0 win for Cardiff.
1-0, did you say?
3.
3.
I think there's still a League One side. I think we will turn them over.
Who's scoring all of these goals then for Cardiff? Is sure bet.
Mystery guest maybe scores a few. But hopefully one of these new signings is going to come and start scoring goals, because we know it's not going to be a Tete for starters.
Yeah. West Brom away again. Last year they done us 2-0 at the Hawthorns. I think it'll be a struggle again up here. I'm going for 1-0 West Brom.
Probably 2-0 West Brom I'm going to go for.
Norwich at home. Quite a high-scoring game last year. We lost 3-2 in the end, I think it was.
2-0 Norwich.
2-0 Norwich?
Yeah, I think I'm happy with a top 8 finish this year. I think people expected the playoffs is a bit too much for a second year. It's his first year buying his own players. Top 8 I'll be happy with.
Yeah. I'm going to go 1-1, I am. Luton away. Obviously, they're dropping down from the Premier League now. I haven't seen out, their retained list, or obviously they didn't have a great season in the Premier League. But obviously they're going to have a decent Championship squad, I'd imagine. What's your thoughts?
Well, they didn't spend last year in the Premiership, did they? I think the money's gone to a new stadium, and now with parachute payments coming as well, I think they'll spend a bit of money in strengthening key areas. They'll probably get striker in. Barkley will probably leave, so there'll be another number 10 coming in. I reckon they'll do us 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll be a bit too strong.
I'm going to go for a scruffy 1-0 Cardiff. Blackburn at home. Beat us last year 1-0. I'm going for a 2-2 draw for this one.
Not a bad shout. 1-1 draw, I reckon. I don't know, because if they keep Smodix, that's a big player for them. If they lose Smodix, I reckon we could do 2-1. 2-1, I'm going to go for Cardiff.
Got to take your first answer. Sorry, but
that's fine.
I'm only joking. 2-1 Cardiff. Trip to Hillsborough then. Next, Sheffield Wednesday away. I think we played them twice away last year, if I remember. Didn't we lose like 4-0 in the FA Cup or something stupid?
Yeah, we played like I think Rinamoto left back, or centre back, Ebo Adams left back.
Yeah.
The players all over the pitch at the position. I'm going to say a 1-0 Cardiff win. Mark will get the header and score for us against them.
It'd be interesting to see how we'd celebrate that, because I think that's made that loan move he had to Sheffield Wednesday just goes to prove how important the loans can be, because he come back, he's a different animal since he came back from here.
Same happened to us, man. You look at Cody Drama, he wasn't doing much of Leeds. He came along to us, all of a sudden his career's kick-started. Tommy Doyle came along to us from Man City. Now he's at Wolves. Yeah, he won promotion with Sheffield United. I think he did, and he played the Premier League for them. So, again, it shows that the loan does work if you get the right players in.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. QPR at home. They done us last year. They beat us 2-1. Always a tricky team, QPR. I think they're always a team that the last couple of years, am I right in saying they've always floated down near around the bottom?
Well, when they beat us last year at home, they had lost every game under Gareth Ainsworth and hadn't picked a point up, and they turned us over 2-1, didn't they? I think it was 2-1. And it was so easy. It was sloppy defensive mistakes. I think McGuinness, the ball was to his legs or something. It was just embarrassing. It was. They always seem to show up against us, and we just take a foot off the gas. I'll accept a draw with them.
Coventry away. I love going to Coventry away. I've been there, I think the last time we took Josh last season, that was the third time we've been to Coventry. So I do like Coventry away, and we tend to pick up results at Coventry. So I'm going to go for a 1-0 Cardiff win.
Same, yeah.
Josh wants to go to Oxford, and he's on bloody Boxing Day, isn't it?
That would be a fun one, see, I think. That looks like love to see us play them as well. I think that'll be a good one. New team in the championship.
When I go away, I like to stay overnight. So I don't know whether obviously I'm not going to go on Christmas bloody day, am I? And stay overnight. So I'd probably go on Boxing Day if I was going to go. Stay overnight in like a Premier Inn, and it's cheap as chips. If you book it in advance, you can get it for like 28 quid or something. So,
well, yeah, we went home on the way and we drove back. I think the motorways are closed. We got back after 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, bugger that!
Absolutely killed me.
Yeah, bugger that. I'd rather pay the 28 quid and stay. Watford home last year. We drew 1-1. What's your thoughts, buddy?
2-0 Watford, I reckon.
2-0 Watford. I'm going 1-1 again.
I think these teams will spend money this year. I think they'll strengthen big time. Whereas we'll be... I don't think we'll pay as much money, but they will.
Yeah. Watford are another team who they're so up and down. If I was a fan of Watford, I think I'd be a very frustrated fan, because they're another team who hot and cold, isn't they?
Well, every 4 months they change your manager.
Yeah. If we think we got it bad, but I wouldn't fancy being a Watford fan, I'll be honest.
No.
Preston North End home. Last year they done us 2-0.
Oh, I was at that game. We started on fire as well, and they hit us twice on the counter.
Yeah.
Did nothing all game, twice on the counter, bang, 2-0. Then 30 minutes, we're 2-0 down. It was shocking, it was.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 2-0 Cardiff.
That was the game, I think. We were on fire for the first half an hour. And
yeah.
Then we caught us on the counter, didn't they? And then we just fell apart.
Well, I think they scored after 30 minutes, and the guy in front of us went, I'm off home now, bugger this, and walked out after 30 minutes.
I've gone early sometimes, but not that early.
Oh, well, we always stayed at the end because, like, Ipswich, 97 minutes, and equaliser, the 90 plus 10 for the winner. I got to stay at the end because you just don't know what's going to happen.
No, that's it. Stoke away. Last year was a 0-0 draw.
Yeah, I'd probably see 0-0 again as well.
Yeah. Was this Stoke away when we come back and drew 3-3? We were 3-0 down. Was that during COVID?
Was that? Oh, it could be with them, or was it Leeds? Then Tomlin come on and just.
I think it was after Tomlin. I think Kiefer Moore was with us at the time. I think. I'm sure it was. I'm gonna have to have a look at that after. I'm sure it was Stoke away. We was losing 3-0 at half time, and I'm sure we pegged 3 goals back second half.
I know against Leeds, I think we were down to 10. I think we tuned it down and down to 10 men. I think, weren't we? And Tomlin set up, or he scored 1, and then set up Glatzel for a second. I think it was. I've seen Paul's call as well now. In 3 hours, the club made £42,000 on shirt sales.
Yeah, I heard that this morning. So one of the coaches had gone in to get his, and they'd said they'd sold something like 26,000 in the morning. This was like 11:30 now. This was something like 26,000 in the morning and 30-odd thousand online as well or something. So I think he worked out this morning, like 50-60 grand or something.
Well, hopefully this says to the club now, you keep the badge like this and we'll buy it. You get rid of the badge and then it'll be shit sales again.
Yeah. Jason Jones, yes, Kiefer scored twice. I'm guessing that's the Stoke game, Jace, was it? We was just talking about am I right in saying, Jace, we was 3-0 down and we scored 3 goals second half? Rhys can't go on Google now tonight because he's live. So.
I can't remember that.
I had to get that in there, but I had to get that in there.
GD, that is not. It was quiet tonight.
He's not in here tonight, is he? GD Parry. I haven't seen his thing. Right, let's move on. We're going through these quite nicely. Sheffield United home. Again, another team coming down from the Premiership. Probably have to unload a few of the top owners. But again, they'll probably be strong. They'll spend some money to strengthen in certain areas in the Championship. Tough one, do you reckon?
2-0 Sheffield United. I think they'll be too much for us on paper. They'll strengthen, I think, another striker. Probably boost to the defence. I think probably Nat Phillips will go something like that, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's a sort of club. I mean, I know they want 8 million, but they can offer some like 5 million in cash, 3 million on bonuses like promotion, goals scored, games played, something like that.
Yeah.
We can't come close to something like that. We can't. So.
Yeah, frustrating really. I'd love to have seen him back, but I was always under the thing. If we was going to spend 4 or 5 million on him, then it's stopping us probably strengthening in 1 or 2 other positions, really. Because let's be honest, 4 or 5 million is going to be maybe 2, maybe 3 players that we could have got.
That's our budget, I reckon. I do think Bullet has probably been told, you sell a player, you get to keep the money and spend it. That's why I think there's talk of Gruben maybe leaving. I think if he can get 5 million for that, he'll probably see that as a chance to sign 2 players, 3 players.
I just think he needs another year with us, really. I've got no, if he does move on, great. Good luck to the kid, because I think he's got all the ability in the world. But I think he needs another season.
I do think he's behind where he should be with his development, because again, we've had like 5 managers who didn't play him. I think at 22 years old now, he should have been a championship regular and should be pushing for championship player of the season, team of the season every year, I reckon. I think 1 assist and 2 goals last year, I think he had something like that. Yeah. I mean, we can blame the players around him, but also you want something like that to step up and make the difference now and again. Like Rambo does it for us when he plays. In Swansea, he controlled that game against Swansea. You want Ruben to start doing things like that.
Yeah. So another team full of ex-Cardiff City players is up next. Obviously, again, we didn't play them last year because they've just been recently promoted to the Championship. Oxford away. I've gone 3-0 Cardiff.
I was going to say 3-0 Cardiff.
Aha!
Will Walks will get a red card as well.
What was that shouting and screaming then? What was that about?
On my phone, that's the Alan Partridge. Let me know I've had a notification.
Right. I wonder what was going on. I thought he was having a stroke or something. Because I haven't got the camera on. I should split my screen, really. So what did you say, sorry, for Oxford?
3-0 Cardiff win and Will Vaux will get sent off. That's what I reckon.
I will write that. WV red card.
I reckon he'll get sent off.
Watford away. 1-1 draw. I've gone. We won there last year. 1-0.
2-1 Watford. I think they'll nick it probably towards late on.
Coventry at home. Another
2-0. Brilliant against them last year.
Yeah, we beat them 3-2 last year.
We went. I think it was either 3-1 up or 3-0 up. We went. Etete scored a lovely goal, to be fair, and we all thought he was offside. And then 3-0 up, we started coasting. We switched off, conceded 2 sloppy goals, and the last 10 minutes then was just agony because they were just attack. And as usual, we sat off, invited pressure, and didn't close the ball down. Nothing, but we came through thankfully.
So what did you say? 2-0 Cardiff, was it?
Yeah, they got 2-0 Cardiff, I reckon. Yeah.
I've gone for 2-1 Cardiff. I don't think we've done the double on many teams last year, but obviously Coventry just come to the thing where we did at least 1 double last year with Coventry.
Through the kitchen sink.
Middlesbrough away.
Oh.
I'm going to go 2-0 Borough, unfortunately. We've done us 2-0 last year up there.
And I'll go 1-1.
You are then using another big one. Swansea home, obviously, first time we beat them for quite a while last year. With Ollie Tanner's bit of magic coming off the bench. And then obviously Rambo had the penalty end to seal things up. I think that's probably the best performance we had last season. And frustrating, really. We couldn't really push on from that and have more consistency.
We dominate that.
I think we'll do them at home. I'm going 1-0 Cardiff.
And I got 3-1 Cardiff. I think at home, I think the atmosphere got to them last year.
Yeah.
I think because if I remember, there was a minute silence for the earthquake in Turkey, wherever. and someone shouted something. All of a sudden, the crowd just turned, and things went nasty really quick. And at that point, I think the Swansea players I think they crumbled that then because the stadium started rocking.
Yeah. Another, fairly easy one, really. Millwall away. I think we've sent our under-18s there last year, didn't we? Because we lost 3-1. But I think we felt a little bit sorry for it, to be fair. Never an easy place to go. Obviously, I know it's not. They're in a new stadium now. It's not. It's still. Is it called the New Den now? Isn't it?
Yeah, the New Den, and it used to be the Old Den. It's still an intimidating place. It's still, it's still that. Yeah. Always had a fear factor because of the reputation Millwall had. But they've had an up and down season themselves. I think they've struggled a bit since they got rid of Gary Rowett. They've not looked the same. They've looked a bit. I thought they were hard to beat. They were a hard working side. Pressed you for 90 minutes. They run non-stop. I think they've lost a bit of that since Gary Rowett's left. And I think we can beat them. I reckon 2-0 win for us. I do, if I'm honest. I reckon we'll turn them over 2-0.
I won't tell you what I put then. I'll let you see that on the spreadsheet when we can, because obviously I don't want to think if your buddies are probably watching. Derby County at home then. Obviously, we've guessed the away one earlier on. Just on the Derby County thing before we have a guess of the score. Do you think Eboe Adams will be joining them? I think my personal view is that he probably will.
I don't know. The fact he started pre-season with Cardiff suggests that they want to keep him. Because normally at this point they would have done a deal behind closed doors and he would have just quietly gone there to start pre-season there, ready for July the 1st. I'm hoping, nothing against him. I think he came to us, there was a real excitement around him. He tore the pec off his shoulder or something, or the muscle in his shoulder tore off, out for the full season. When he started playing for us, he looked okay midfield, and then he got dropped left back strangely. Didn't do nothing. Went a derby, and I think he clicked from there. For him and for us, I think it's best to be part ways. 500,000, I'll accept that.
Yeah, and I don't think he said though. Like, I know the Derby fans raved about him, but you look at his stats and I don't think he scored many goals. 1 or 2 goals, I think he scored, and
1 goal, I think. But I think he was more of, he was like, I think in the case of the Gunnarsson role for them, he was breaking things up for them, winning the ball back, regaining possession. I think that's what they needed more, because if you've got someone like that in midfield who could do that job for him, like Gunnarsson for us was irreplaceable. Yeah. And when he left, you could see the hole he left. I think he did that job for Derby, so I can see why they love him, regardless of his assists and his goals, really.
Yeah. Right, so what we go in Derby County at home? I'm going 3-1 Cardiff.
2-0 Cardiff.
We'll have to total all these points up after. I think we might already be in the Premier League by now.
A few more points. We'll be in Champions League now.
Yeah. Leeds away then. Obviously, it was the first game up last year. 2-2. Always a difficult place to go, Allen Road. I think we'll probably struggle there, if I'm completely honest. I'm going to go, as much as it pains me to say it, 3-0 Leeds.
Yeah, I was going to say 3-0 Leeds. I hate to lose to Leeds. I don't like Leeds. But sadly, 3-0 Leeds, I reckon.
Hull City at home, next one up.
1-1 I'm going to go with.
I'll go scruffy 1-0 Cardiff. 1-1 draw. Portsmouth away.
2-0 Cardiff win.
I'm going 1-0 Cardiff. And you will go in 2-0 Cardiff.
Buffering my end. Oh, no, it's back.
Yeah, you all right? All good?
All good, yeah.
Right, we'll split it up a little bit, but because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 predictions left to go. So we'll try and fly through them as quick as we can. But before we do that, just wanted to bring just another topic of conversation and what your thoughts were on it. Obviously, we've all got our opinions and things. But just wanted to know what you thought of the news that came out this week, and the statement that Marlon Romeo had made, and all that coming out into the papers and things. Do you think he's a lucky boy that he's still even in the building?
For me, he should go. I think there's no place for homophobia, racism, any of that stuff. You know, this is our club as well, mind. You see it at other clubs, and you just think it's bad, but this is our club, and we don't accept that stuff.
No.
I think if he wasn't a player who they thought they could command a fee for, I think they would have sacked him like Jack Simpson. I think because the club feel they could probably get a bit of a transfer fee for, I think that's why they've kept him on. But I think the club will be actively behind closed doors trying to sell him now.
Yeah, 100% agree with you.
I thought he's a good right back. I think he's a really good right back. I think he was unlucky this season. He didn't play much. When he did play, he was asked to come on and do a job. We've seen him against Colchester in the Cup, and to be fair, he was commanding the kids at the back. He was helping Utana on the wing, very vocal. I thought he was a leader. But when you see the way he's acted, I think, this is not on my club. You can leave that. Yeah, I don't.
And some of his performances towards the end, when obviously Perry was injured, like the Rotherham game, the last game, I know they were all poor that game and we got battered, but just didn't look as if he wanted to be out there, did he? And he was already on the plane, but there we go.
Yeah, I just think.
Well, yeah, you think he's on his way out then, do you?
Yeah, there seems to be an issue. I think him and Bullet don't seem to get on, I don't think. I read somewhere he's on like only 3 or 4 pints he was on. And he had this altercation with the police. I think he's only apologised because he was caught. I think if nothing would happen, I don't think he would apologise at all. No. I don't know. Not my club. I'm sorry, but no. Again, if it wasn't him, it was a reserve player, they would have sacked him by now. I just think the club think they can get a fee for him. That's why he's still there, but no. I'm sorry, not my club. Again, what if one of the players is secretly gay at the club now? How would he feel now because of this? And if the club keep him on, like with Jack Simpson, we had, Ruben apparently seen it and heard it. And then Simpson carried on playing for us in the Cup. Now, the other players must have gone, hang on, he's been racist to one of our teammates. Now we've got to play with him and pass the ball to him. Suspend him.
But
I don't think
even if we go along the lines of what you were saying, then because they can command a fee for him, it kind of I think it's wrong because we kind of, as they go through all the season and they wear the t-shirts, show racism, the red card, and there's things in the stadium about reporting any abuse and things like that during games. I just think do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know footballers aren't supposed to be role models, but kids look up to them. And if that's the case, regardless if you ask for it or not, kids do look up to you. You have a moral standard to set. You can't be doing things like this. I think the club released players like Mendes Lang after the cocaine thing came out. And if thinking he could have commanded a fee, I think the club let him go. And I think the club have learned a lesson from that now. I think they've gone, we shouldn't just do this now. We should try and sell him and get money in. And I think that's the sad case of where we're at now.
Yeah. Right, let's fire through the last 14 then. So Bristol City at home, another 7-side derby. A good result for us last year, 2-0.
Lovely goal by Ruben.
Yeah. Brilliant. Cut inside, didn't he, on the edge of the box there and rifled it home. I think the back of the net nearly come off and ended up in the canton, if I remember rightly.
1-0 Cardiff,
I'm going 2-0 again for Cardiff. 1-0 Cardiff for you. Plymouth away. They beat us 3-1.
There's always goals for Plymouth. There's always goals. 2-2 I'm going.
Yeah. I'll go 1-0, I think. Draw. Burnley at home.
I think there's too much trust. I think 3-0 win Burnley. I think we're not trying to compete with these sort of teams. I know it's nice too, but I think we will be.
I'm going 1-0 Burnley. You've gone 3-0 Burnley. Has anything come out about a manager for them yet, or is that still up in the air?
I read that they're looking at Ruud van Nistelrooy. I don't know how true that is. But as of yet, they've still got no manager.
And nothing, obviously, with the Wales job as well. Now I know Bellamy's been linked with that as well.
Well, I'm me as well, apparently.
Say that again, sorry, Bet.
Yeah, Henry's been linked to the Wales job as well.
Yeah, I've seen that. That'd be an interesting one, wouldn't it?
Well, he was there a few weeks ago, I think, with Ocean Roberts getting photos done on the Welsh FA. So I don't know if that's a Henry man.
He's done his coaching badges, didn't he, through the FAW?
Well, most of the big players do. I think Arteta did it. There was a BBC article before. I think the Barry Town manager or the Pontypridd manager did it, and he on the same course was Ancelotti's son.
No, fair play.
Like, fair. I mean, to be fair, mind if you're a Welsh Premier League manager and you're learning alongside, Real Madrid's assistant manager, how awesome is that? Fair play.
Yeah. Right, Sunderland away. 1-0 win for us last year. Again, it's another tricky one, isn't it? Traveling. I'm going to go 1-0 Sunderland.
2-0 Sunderland, I think. I think we nicked it at Bellas. Then it was 0-0, and like late on, McGuinness scored a header.
That's right. What did I say? 2-0 Sunderland, yeah?
To be fair, I will say they were one of the loudest slot they brought down last year, I thought.
Yeah.
They were quiet until they scored, but until then, after that, they were pretty loud.
Luton at home. I've gone 2-0 Luton.
2-1 Luton, I'm going to say.
Blackburn away.
1-1.
I've just typed 1-0 in mine. Sheffield Wednesday at home. I'm going 3-1 Cardiff.
2-0 Cardiff. 1-0 Cardiff. 1-0, I reckon.
QPR away. 2-1 we won there last year.
Boxing Day last year, that was a good game. Guta scored. I'd say 1-1.
I'm going 1-0 Cardiff. You've gone 1-0. Preston North End away.
A scrappy 1-0 Cardiff.
I've gone 2-1 Cardiff. Didn't we win 2-1 there? Was that last year? Late one as well again?
Yeah, 2 very late goals, I think, because Ched Evans was rolling around on the floor pretending he was headbutted. I think Agbo Mate scored late on. I think it was Agbo Mate, or was it Tete and Agbo? Yeah. And then they celebrated right in front of Ched Evans on the bench, didn't they? And
what did you go for then? 1-0?
1-0 Cardiff, yeah.
Stoke City at home.
2-1 Cardiff.
Sheffield United away.
3-1 Sheffield United, I think.
Yeah, I've gone 2-0 Sheffield. Oxford at home. I'm going 3-1 Cardiff.
3-0 Cardiff.
I tell you what, we'll have a good season if some of these results come true, but
I don't think we beat anyone by more than 2 goals last year, did we?
Off the top of my head, but my memory's not the best. I'm sure I've got the Alzheimer's genes running through my veins, yeah. But no, I don't think we scored. What was our highest scoring game last year? I can't remember. When it comes to stuff like that, my memory's shocking. Right, 2 to finish off then. West Brom at home. What are we going, but I think they done 1-0 last year. You're going 1-0.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-0. And then to finish off, a nice trip up to
Norwich 3, innit?
Norwich away.
I think I'll be 2-0 Norwich, I will.
Yeah, that's what I've just put 2-0 Norwich.
I think a top 8 finish is good. I'm happy with that. If Tan expects us to get top 6, I think that's a bit ridiculous. That is, to go from fighting relegation every year, all of a sudden to expect top 6 after 2 seasons is a bit.
Yeah, bonkers crazy, but that concludes our predictions. I'll obviously total all them up now, but then I'll share the updated spreadsheet with you. But thanks for getting involved in doing that. We got there in the end. It's taken plenty of our time. So, yeah, massive shout out, but thanks for jumping in again. I know you worked till late on a Saturday, so do appreciate you jumping on, but it is, it's mad how quick time goes, isn't it? It's 10 to 10 already. It's bonkers. I
know, 51 minutes. It feels like we started about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. But, massive thank you, but... So just before we finish, and just a massive shout out to AJM, our sponsors. I'm gonna have to get them to get you a t-shirt made now. But now that you're starting to become a bit of a regular,
Rob to my door.
So yeah, Matt Browne, can you Rhys out a t-shirt, please? Send it down to Port Talbot, or I can pick it up and drop it down to him when we go down to watch the Avon Lido game with a bit of luck. That won't be long now, will it?
Is it 19th, I think that is?
Yeah, I'm not. I was talking to some of the people down the stadium today, and apparently the home games they're playing over the road, and it's £8 a ticket and £1 for kids, I think.
Yeah, that's not bad. To be fair.
No, that's happy days. So
next Saturday now.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm designated driver because I don't drink, so I'll be picking Rob up. I'm not sure if we're going down a little bit earlier than normal because I think Si might need a hand with a few bits and pieces. I think he wants us to do some recording or something. So yeah, looking forward to it. It'll be a really good one. I'm just waiting for the next one to be announced as well. Now you haven't mentioned anything to me yet. I know he's still searching for the venues and things like that. So if anybody does know any venues that would like to host one of the City Legends evenings, get in touch with Si at Ace Podcast Nation. They are brilliant events, but obviously Si can go into it in a lot more detail than what I can. But it would be a good crack. I don't know how many tickets they had on sale, but like I said at the beginning, I think they're pretty much all gone. So it'll be a good night. And I just like I said, they don't sell loads of tickets. They don't try and over sell it, do they? Because I think Si likes to keep it personal and intimate, so everybody's got that opportunity to interact and ask questions and things, and that's why I think I enjoy them so much.
Yeah, exactly. If you are that early, make sure you grab a table for the pod for us all, so we can just jump on one table together.
Yeah, well, I think Si should be having a reserved placard made up now, ready for us, shouldn't he? The Ace Podcast.
Velvet rope for the VIP section.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right, I better text Si and give him the 5-minute warning. Just, I forgot to do that. 5-minute warning because I can't close the thing down. But yeah, obviously the League Cup draw come out as well this week. Bristol Rovers. Funny enough, they announced as well, didn't they, a couple of days prior?
Yeah.
That obviously we were playing them away in pre-season. But what's your thoughts on that then this year, like the League Cup? Do you take it with a pinch of salt until you get through maybe second, third round? What's your thoughts? Do you play the youngsters? Do you play a stronger side you can? What's your thoughts on it?
I actually love the League Cup. I think we get to play teams we don't normally play. I think last year was it Colchester. We don't normally play them. So I think I want to see us mix aside a bit of experience, but some youngsters. I think just get that mixture right, and then we go from there. But I always look for home fixtures because every game you get to win is an extra game to go to. So, but Bristol, mine is bit of a wild one. I think last year at Colchester, it was just one stand open. And I think it was poorly organised because you had vocal fans mixed with kids and stuff. So some fans weren't chanting because they didn't want to say stuff in front of the kids. Colchester fans then taking the mickey a bit, trying to be loud, and then we couldn't be loud back. So I do think they should say, look, if the kids stay this side and then everyone else wants to chant and stuff, go this side, I think that'll be a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, agree with it. It would be interesting to see that, how things pan out with that. But I think Sai is in the background there, so he is going to just come on and cut us off. But thank you very much for your time again tonight, buddy. Thank you very much for the people in the comments, the comments you've made. If anybody does want a copy of that spreadsheet so you can put your predictions in before the season starts, get in touch with myself or Rhys have got a copy of it as well. We can ping it over to you via email, pop your guesses in, send it back, and then we can have a bit of a competition as the season goes on. But thank you very much. I think there's only, I don't know, is Sai, are you in the background, but just pop up with your logo if you can, just to let me know you're there. I don't want to say ta-ra and then we still stood here looking at the screen, waiting for you to hit the button. But there he is. I know he's there. So before we go, Rhys, there's only one thing left to do, my friend.
Up a Fleur Hour.
Goodbye.